Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason put it to the Tampa Bay Rays in Fenway, collecting 6 strikeouts in 7 innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits and a walk, and collecting a win. So, let's get back out here and do it. Now, we're coming to the end of the season, really. We're about halfway through the month, well, over halfway through the month of August, actually, and take a look at our numbers. We are within 4 games of the Yankees, which is not an insurmountable lead, but it's an awful lot to try to make up late in the season. We are 4 games up on the, I'm guessing that's 4 games up on the Blue Jays. 4 wins, certainly. They have 3 more losses. I guess they played 2 fewer games than we have is what it is. So, but we are currently in pole position in the wild card game, so that's looking good. But, you know, at the same time, Jason Parham still not really making that strong of a case for the Cy Young this year, and frankly, I think that's probably merited. I don't think he's performed strong enough, you know, compared to like last year to really compel the case that he deserves a Cy Young this year. I don't think that's going to be the case we can make with a straight face. We like it, but obviously it's not going to be the case. So let's keep going. All right, bullpen day. What do we got? 2 seam and strikeouts per 9. Got some slider control up there. Hits per 9. Get that up, I suppose. Hits per 9 cap really should be K per 9. Hits per 9. K per 9. Closer to this cap, so I think we got to bump that. We'll do. Okay, I feel like we just did this. We're going to go out there and play against the Tampa Bay Rays in Tampa. We're going to go to the Trop. Now, Jason has played the Rays a grand total of 7 times before. He has a 3-2 record against them, a 2.11 ERA, and a 2.75 WOBA. So we got the win last time out, but now we're going into enemy territory. So we'll find out if Jason can hold it together in their house. See what we get when we go out there and get it.
Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Hunter Wood will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Standing in, Bo Gallegos, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Well, Boston got nothing started in the top of the first, so we'll see what we're capable of doing to protect the Trop against, you know, the Trop's owners, I guess. Something like that. Let's get it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that
Two-seamer outside, gets no
Guys,
swing.
This Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team comes into game 1 today of this road trip feeling super confident about the way they've been playing. This manager, he's jumbled the lineup around. He can go any which way. Guys are swinging
Froze him, or
guys
at least he wasn't swinging on 2-0.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Here's the 2-1 home.
Two-seamer inside.
Fouled away.
Swatted inside, so that's a 2-2 count.
That's going to land foul.
I like that count, so let's go. Slider down and away. Showtime. And he taps it, so no showtime.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Great spot on that two-seamer, but the ump just isn't having it.
Hey, no outs now.
3-2 count for this curveball. See if we can't get it over. We, in fact, can get it over. Gallegos knocks it over to the shortstop, and that'll be the first out.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, there's no doubt this club really
Our
needs
fielders, our
Kevin Kiermaier to
lineup
turn
is
it
this
around.
usual
He had
suspect.
only one
We
home
got
run last month, so if you're
Blake
looking at a
Swihart
guy in the middle of
behind
the order
home. We got
with just one homer,
Derek
your team's not
Dietrich.
gonna
We
score
got
a lot of
Raul
runs. He's
Mondesi,
got to turn on
Adam
the
Frazier,
power
and
in his
Rafael
lineup
Devers
if this
around
team
the
wants to
infield.
have any success at
We
all.
got Andrew Benintendi,
Stepping in,
Jackie Bradley Jr.,
McGraw.
Yasiel
He
Puig
was
in the
1 for
outfield,
4
and of
with
course,
the
Mr.
two-bagger in
Jason Parham
yesterday's
on
game.
the bump. Keep going.
Now here's the pitch.
Two-seamer
Fastball
up,
too high to
out
start
of the
him out here,
zone for
1-0.
strike. Ball one, excuse me.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Try a change up on the 1-0 count. Gets a
changeup
strike.
that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James
I'm gonna go ahead and
Kingsley.
try
Dan, I
another
know I was
change
an
up
offensive
inside,
player,
see if I
but I'm
can't
okay
sucker
being
him
a
into
pitcher's
swinging.
umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer
like
half,
that
James
execution,
Kingsley's
though.
usually going to give it
Well,
to
it
you.
did get
there's a
the
reason
swing
why
I
the
wanted.
pitchers
It's
throughout
just
the league,
kind
they
of a
call him
bad
the king of
spot
the
for
hill.
it.
You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone. He's not
So,
afraid to put that arm.
what about you? How do you feel about Showtime slider?
And
Swing and a miss.
misses.
I think
They
you
got him
liked
with
it a
the
lot,
slider there,
but
2
in
away.
fact, it was a Showtime slider.
Another strikeout for him on the
Strikeout,
mound. And
have a
boy, is
seat.
it fun to
Here
watch him
comes.
go about his business.
Ah, no doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Devin Travis. As he will take a
Two-seamer
look at a
off the
fastball in
plate
there.
gets
That
called a
strike zone
strike,
expands
even
just
though
a
it
little.
really,
It's 0-1. No
really
one aboard
wasn't.
for him,
Really,
and
really
2 gone
wasn't.
here in the first.
Ump needs an
Wind
eye
up
exam.
and the 0-1.
As soon as the game's over, of course. We wouldn't want to
It's put in
interrupt
play to
things
the
while
right
I'm
side of the infield.
pitching so well.
Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first. Gets
Little
him,
grounder
and
over
the
to
side is
short or
retired.
to second base. Raul
Down
Mondesi
in
to
order
Derek
go
Dietrich,
the
and that'll
Rays.
end the first.
We are still scoreless.
One strikeout, no hits. That'll bring up Boston in the top of the second. Let's get it.
Here's Miguel Sano. And as you take a look at the
Boston up
splits here, he's actually
3-0.
better
Top of the
against
from the
right-handed
top of the
pitching
second.
this
You know,
year.
Hey,
business
we're
as
still
usual.
in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
Try to cut her
But
down.
it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
Swats
and
that.
get a
He was
big
late
inning
on it.
started.
Try another one up. Ooh.
Ball 1.
Sano kind of reaches out, tries, holds back just enough to not get called swinging on that one, and it's 1-1 count. But he was early on it.
And he'll step
I'll
off.
step off, rethink my next pitch. I was going to go fastball inside. And that indeed is what Blake Swihart calls behind the dish, so let's do it.
The 1-1. It is a fastball in off
No
the
swing
plate
on
for a
that one
ball.
just off the plate, so it's a
Interesting
2-1
sequence of
count.
pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking
Okay,
for
cut
after
her
that
down.
second pitch.
Short, hit
Swatted
hard.
over to Adam
Backhanded.
Frazier. Can he get it over to first? He, in
Throw,
fact,
and he's
can.
called out on a
It's a close
at
play.
first.
And if Miguel
here's
Sano
how
had
the
been any
both sides
faster, it probably
position
would have been a
themselves
hit,
defensively.
but in fact,
And let's
that
take a
is
look
an
at
out.
Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
All right. Kevin Kiermaier wasn't in the lineup last time, so we'll see what he can do. He's not really a factor. Last few appearances he's had, 1 home run on 17 plate appearances, but overall a 168 WOBA. So not really kind of the dominant kind of hitter that some of these other guys have been against Jason. And as soon as I say that, well, as soon as I say that, he gets a line drive to center field directly at Jackie Bradley Jr. for the second out. You know what they say, you know, don't tempt fate.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He did his part yesterday afternoon.
I'm not
as he
superstitious,
cashed
but
in
there
with
absolutely
3 hits
is
in
such
the
a thing as
losing
tempting
effort.
fate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Swing and a miss on that two-seamer inside.
By that fastball for a
Not
strike.
off the plate. He was just way late and hitting in the wrong spot, part of the zone.
Obviously sitting something else.
So let's try that change up.
And that misses.
That's just a little teeny tiny bit low. No swing.
Ball player. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Try another two-seamer down.
Himself into a really nice ball player.
Takes it for strike two.
Superstar level, but you know what?
Calls for a slider, down and away, of course. Put some showtime on it, see what happens. Come on, CJ Crone. Grounds it over to first. Knocks it down. Can we get the out? Yes, indeed. Jason hustles over to first. Gets the out. That'll end the inning.
Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Miguel Gomez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Okay. Calls for 12-6, first pitch. He's hoping he's not thinking ambush tactics up there.
And great extension.
He kind of was. He kind of is. That one is off the wall out there in left field. And that is going to be a nice little leadoff double from Miguel Gomez.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes
man on
one
second
with
two out, or man on second with nobody away.
Right, he's been struggling,
in the first,
no doubt about it.
third.
But he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's
you know what?
standing
Just
at second.
like, can I hire somebody to do this for me so I don't have to commentate these games myself?
He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games.
Because as I'm sure you found, I'm not very good at it. I think what people would really, would really add to this would be somebody who actually knows a damn thing about baseball and can actually commentate over it without sounding like a complete idiot. An absolute stammering fool.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Thinking of stealing over there? What in the world are you thinking?
Hey, we got no outs. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 0-2 home.
No swing on the changeup inside. So let's go ahead and elevate a fastball, I guess.
High in the
Pop
air
fly out to center field. Jackie Bradley Jr. is back there. Is he going to hold the runner? They are. Nothing going for Miguel Gomez on second, so that's one away.
And
bring up Christian Arroyo.
First rounder Christian Arroyo. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready to deliver. Here's
swing and a miss on that changeup.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Good timing on it. He just missed.
Second base.
Let's try something else. How about that outside two-seam or cutter? Grounded over to right field. They're going to hold the runner there at third. So that'll be men on the corners with one away. Leaves us open for a double play if we can possibly get it.
Jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty. Maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat.
And that's right over at Derek Dietrich, who right away, double play, got it working. No runs across. Bo Gallegos grounds into a double play on the first pitch, and that'll end the third inning.
3 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it.
It's not pretty, but still got the job done.
Striding in once again, Bradford McGraw. He's 0 for 1.
Still nothing from Boston going into the bottom of the fourth, or rather nothing more. We're still sitting at 3-0. Boston on top.
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Fly ball, center field. Jackie Bradley Jr. with plenty of time pulls it in. 1 out.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys
and
making
Barney
some
Saltzman,
noise in
no
the
home
upper
runs
minors.
in the last 10 games, but he's still got that pretty good average working. 1 RBI.
Digging in for
now
his
that brings up Devin Travis.
Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check
Oh,
it, and it's
miss on
0-1.
the curveball. First pitch.
Hey, come on, big dog.
He's late on it, so maybe we'll try a cutter down and away, or down and inside.
One down.
Oh, good spot on the black for
Nice
strike 2.
spot on that one, Jay.
That's why this guy
Good
is great.
one.
Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint
Well,
control.
never's a
to
long
all
time,
4
D-Row,
quadrants.
but, you know, Jason does his best.
And the
Swing and a
slider
miss.
gets him swinging. 2
Slider
gone.
down, and that is strikeout
Well, we're
number
all
2,
hearing his
out
name in
number
the
2.
Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
In now, Miguel Sano.
So
And he is
got that
frozen on a
curveball
good
over.
curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
having some
No
better
runs,
luck
2
with
hits,
the
and no
curveball
errors
these
for
days.
Tampa Bay so far.
I don't know what it was, but I just was not having any success with
And
it
low, it's a ball and a strike.
previously.
Hey,
At least
great
not
take on
recent.
that
It's
slider
been,
away
seems like
right
it's been
there.
kind of a
But I'm
troublesome
thinking in that
pitch for me.
situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost
Cutter
let
up.
that one go right out of
Out
his
of the
hand.
zone, that's a 2-1
And that one
count.
stayed up a little high.
So guess we'll try this slider again, see if we can't get a swing and miss.
And he misses low
We
here,
can't,
so the
in
count goes
fact,
to
get a swing
3-1.
and miss.
Time for him
So
to
I guess we'll
attack
try
on
it,
the mound.
a
He knows
change
his
up
team's
straight down the
struggling
pipe or
offensively.
something?
Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a full count now,
In fact,
3-2.
we get that strike. No swing on it. Not eager about this one, but we'll give it a try.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
2-seamer down.
Now the
See if
payoff
we get
pitch home.
it past. We do
Look,
not.
Hardy
He
on that
was
swing as
late
it's
on it.
well wide of first.
So how about a low outside cutter? Pray that this one doesn't go too far out.
And that one misses.
Well, that
It's
one, in
ball
fact,
4,
dropped
so a
low,
2-out
so Miguel
walk gives
Sano
the
works
Rays
the
some
walk.
hope here in the inning.
Well, the reason
Full
power
count.
hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned.
Well, I'm not,
He made
you know,
some
I'm
good pitches.
just as happy to have him
Couldn't
on
get him
first
to chase
base
enough out
rather
of his
than
own.
rounding the bases.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And
Change
that
up
one
low.
stayed too low, apparently.
Seen this movie
Sano,
before.
the runner at first
Come on,
with 2
Jay.
gone. Swing, line
Drive to
That's
the
gonna be
gap.
trouble.
That's going to beat off the wall. Center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.'s
Sano
got it.
is on his way
Miguel
home.
Sano's coming home.
And a relay to
And
the
he, in
plate.
fact, is going to
And
make
this
it
will
there.
not be close, and the run
Kevin
will score
Kiermaier
easily.
knocking himself a
Just
double,
some more of the same
driving
for him.
home
He's
his
been
buddy.
clutch all year
Miguel
with
Sano.
runners in
It's
scoring
now
position,
3-1.
and he does it again
With
here with
Boston
a double.
still on top
Tack
with
on
a man
another
on second and
RBI to
2
his
out.
season total.
Next for Tampa Bay. Third
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. And
Rounder
puts
up
it
to
on the
second.
ground
Well,
to
that would have been
second.
handy to
Odyssey
have
brings
last
it in.
batter, but
Throw
in
the
fact,
dirt, but a good scoop at first,
we've
saves an
already
error
allowed
as the side
the
is
run to
retired.
come across.
So
So
one run on one hit,
shutout's no longer
errors
an
and a runner
on-offer.
left.
Now we
played
just got to
4
pitch as
full.
well as we can.
Next will be the designated
Again,
hitter,
I
Miguel
apologize.
Gomez.
Rally cat.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get
Boston
something going.
gets up
And the last
5-0
thing you
at
want to
the
do is
top
fall
of the fifth.
behind.
Sprayed off to
in the 8th
Derek
and 9th
Dietrich, who
But
fields
this is
it.
gloved over there at first as
First
he was
pitch.
in the right spot
That's
at
an
the
out.
right time. 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Inside slider, like I said, I don't like these pitches so much just because I don't have so much confidence in them. Be a different
First
story
pitch
if
of
it
the
were like a
at-bat
cutter
on
or
its way.
two-seamer.
Knee-high
Slider is just not
slider
one
that
I
he
have a
takes
heck of a
look
lot
at.
of confidence in doing
1
without
run
some
on
showtime
3
on it.
hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
Hey, come on, guys.
But we'll try this change up outside as well.
Line to the right
Swatted
side.
into right
And
field,
that's a
base hit.
1 for 2 in his
Bryce
first couple
Baroa
of
gets
plate
himself a
appearances.
base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing
I'm
the
sure his
batting
mother's
average
very
go
proud
up.
of him.
We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Settling in now, Christian Arroyo. He singled his last time up.
Excuse me. With one out, we got a man on first. Christian Arroyo at bat.
First offering on its way. Tried to check
Swing
it,
and
and
a
it's
miss on that
0-1.
curveball down for the first pitch. 1-0
leads
count.
off first with one away.
One down here, fellas.
Try to cut her away. That just kind of cuts outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Way early on
Yeah,
that
he has the ability.
changeup.
What I love about
Swats
this
it
ball player,
foul.
he's got such a great
And guess what? It's slider time.
He's got sure hands.
Just kind of
and
watches it
accurate
go
throw.
on by.
And now a slider
be
in
2
there
outs in the
for a
inning.
called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely
No
locked up the
confidence in
hitter.
his swing
Didn't
there in
fool the
that
umpire,
spot,
though.
so that one just kind of sails on by and goes for a strike.
Now batting. Left fielder, Bo Gallego.
Stepping in now, Bo Gallegos.
Swats that
Pops the first
two-seamer
pitch
up
foul
in the
behind
zone.
plate. 0 for
He
2
was
for
late
him
on
to
it.
this point.
Calls now for a two-seamer outside corner, top zone.
Here we go, guys.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes
Can't
a pitch
hit
high
it,
and away
so
for ball 1.
that's 1-1.
Hey, we got 2 outs.
Guess we'll try that slider as called for.
Plays off the slider that time.
Swihart
2-1.
kind of has to reach for that one. 2-1 count now.
The 2-1 home. Grounder down
Grounded
the line
to
at third.
no, gets past
And the
Rafael
inning will
Devers out
continue
at
as
third
that's through
into
for a
left
2-out
field.
hit.
And that is
That's
going
the
to
cat and
be
mouse of the game right there.
base
Find
hit for Bo
yourself count
Gallegos, man
leverage.
on first and
Think
second.
you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right
Now
there.
batting. Right fielder.
Into the box now.
Curveball,
Bradford
first pitch, no
across.
swing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
2 outs here. 2 outs. See it, try it. Let's go. Right here. Hey, come on now, guys. Let's hold him.
Oh, I don't like that.
Got him to go
It
after
worked,
that one.
but
He's in a
I
quick
didn't like
hold,
it.
0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here.
All right,
I'd like to see him
0-2
shorten
count.
up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up
Well-
the middle the other way.
No points if you guess this one.
Oh, he went for the knockout
one-
pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That one should have been
Great job
probably a
to lay
strike,
off
but
on that
it wasn't
nasty
called.
slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fast.
Got him
Oh,
looking,
but
and
that
that'll
one
do it. The
definitely
inning
was
is
not
over.
a strike, and yet we still get
Rays
credit
strand a
for it.
pair. They're down here 5-1.
Bradford McGraw goes down on strikes for the second time on the day. That ends the 5th.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Yeah, nothing new from the top of the 6th.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short.
That's over
To
the
his
short
right,
first
Frazier.
pitch. Nice little
And
out.
there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter.
I'll bring up Miguel Sano once again.
0 for 1
He
for him here in this
got
one.
on base from a walk that probably he didn't deserve, but that he got nonetheless.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Swing and miss
Way
on
out
the
in
cutter
front.
down, and that's strike 1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
Try that two-seamer down.
Hit on the ground
That's
down the
swatted
first baseline.
foul, so he was
This'll
late
get
on it.
Foul for strike 2.
Let's try elevating him now.
0-2. Here it comes. Lays
Oof.
off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oof.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their.
And a swing and a
but
miss.
he will
They
swing
got
and
him with the
miss on
slider
that
there, 2
K.
away.
That Showtime slider down and away.
From putting up another
That'll be another strikeout for Jason. He's not leading the league in strikeouts. I think he's still like number 3 behind Chris Sale and Shohei Ohtani, who, by the way, is just kind of insane in Jason's universe.
Digging in and looking for more.
Has the potential to be probably one of the best pitchers of all time if he sticks around long enough. Which, I mean, he's got a brand new UCL ligament. He's got a brand new UCL. He just had Tommy John surgery this last year. No reason he couldn't pitch for a while longer, assuming he doesn't blow it out again.
All right, one time, right here.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Slapped over Rafael Devers' head into left field, and that will be another hit for Kevin Kiermaier.
And that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight.
Good for him, I suppose. Bring up C.J. Cron, who right now has been kind of a non-factor. 0 for 2 so far.
First pitch on its way.
Curveball taken for a strike. First pitch. No swing on the second curveball, so I think we'll be done with that. Try two-seamer up and in. Up and in off the plate. Take a whack at him. Let's do it.
2 balls and a strike to C.J.
Just about got a strike on that one accidentally.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Taps the circle change. 2-strike count on a pitcher with 2 away. You know what it is. It's the Ant Special. Let's get it.
Frozen on strike 3
no. Why would you just stand there and watch that?
So no runs on a hit here,
curveball up in the zone. Who throws that?
We're through 6 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-1.
Just got to hold it in your pocket long enough for it to be effective.
So
That's all it is.
Now, Miguel Gomez. He's 1 for 2.
You can't throw that every pitch because otherwise you get annihilated.
So far this one, as we move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Just like anything else, if you can throw it effectively, you should use it.
0-1 the count.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Doesn't matter how you get the outs as long as you get them.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I mean, WAR likes wins above replacement likes strikeouts better than everything else, but as long as you get outs, that's all people really care about.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Well, might surprise you.
Here's the
Try another one down and away. Swing and a miss. Oh, who would be looking for a third changeup in a row? Not Miguel Gomez.
The changeup. That was
Have
a
a
really
seat and
good
get
job of
comfortable.
getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Yep, so let's go for Bryce Baroa here. Up and in, first pitch.
Baroa, as the first pitch
Can't
misses
get
high
the
and
zone.
inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here. Let's go, Tampa.
What do you think?
Where's the first here?
A ball and a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's
I
used
got
it
no
really
idea if you can
effectively
hear
tonight.
this, but I got a very happy rally cat sitting on my desk right in front of me.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Grounded up the middle, and Adam Frazier makes the catch. Beautiful diving stop from Adam Frazier to get the ball coming up the middle, get it over to first, make the out. 2 away in the inning. Bottom of the 7th progressing.
Now batter.
And it's Christian Arroyo again.
Former first-rounder Christian Arroyo.
And that's another one up the middle. That one's a little easier for Frazier to get. That's just as quickly out. So 79 pitches in, 7 innings through. Jason Parham turned over the rotation 3 times. See if they leave us out here for the 8th. We got 6 outs to go.
So the batting order
they in fact do leave
now
us out here.
To go Bo Gallego. He leads off their half of the
we have another run to work with, so we're up 6-1 in the bottom of the 8th.
He settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him.
We'll find out what Jason is capable of tonight. Sprayed off over to right field, gets through the gap, and that'll be a base hit for Bo Gallegos. 2 for 4 on the day.
Their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how
and they're going to leave Jason in after that for Bradford McGraw. See if we can't get him out.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to
pop fly, center field. Diving catch is not in time.
In and out of the glove.
Just can't get to that one. So that's a little bloop single for Bradford McGraw out to center field.
So far, not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks.
They are going to leave Jason in still after 2 consecutive hits. Devin Travis out here.
Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swatted second base, double play ball.
One there. On to first.
Not quite.
Time as the umpire was right there.
Men on the corners now with 1 away, 5 outs to go.
Next will be the cleanup
fielder's
hitter,
choice is all that was.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last
Miguel
time.
Sano to the plate. The best opportunity that Tampa has had all night.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
2-seamer down and in for the first strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him.
Curveball outside, swing and a miss for the second strike. Jason's getting tired. I bet he's getting tired, but still, he's got a job to do out here. Get this guy out. Slider down and away, swing and a miss. Miguel Sano goes down on strikes. 2 strikeouts on the day for him. 4 outs to go. They'll bring up Kevin Kiermaier, who's kind of been the hero for the Rays tonight, the only one who's driven in any runs. Give him a slider to start.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch.
In front of a tight little slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Come on, big guy.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Curveball.
Line
swatted center field.
And this is
Jackie Bradley Jr. makes a great lunging catch out there in center field. 3 outs to go. Probably Jason's day is over, but that was a fantastic play from Jackie Bradley Jr. to hold the score at 6-1 through 8 innings. See what they choose.
Welcome back to baseball.
In fact, it's Gustavo Cordova, whose name I've never heard before. Coming out here, the end of the game, 9th inning, to close things out for Jason. After 8 innings, 1 run allowed. See how Boston does. Survey says.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-1, the final score in tonight.
Well, Jason comes out here and does it to him again in decisive fashion. He pitches for 8 innings, allowing 1 run on 8 hits and a walk, collecting 8 strikeouts and the win. He goes to 12-6 on the year, and he goes to 58-38 in his career. His ERA has gone 2.28, his FIP is at 2.59, and his xFIP is at 2.94. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.